77 WABC. Happy, happy, happy Mother's Day to all of you who celebrate, to all the children who've been raised by moms, and to those of you who have moms on the other side. I'm so grateful and blessed to be with you tonight with my wonderful, dear friend and partner of Above and Beyond, Thomas John. And he's live in the studio. How are you, my dear?
Good. Great to be here, as always.
Now, you're wearing the most beautiful jacket. Did you take your mom out today, or is she in Massachusetts?
She's actually in Massachusetts today.
Well, I want to wish Carla a very happy Mother's Day. Love her so much. My mother, Joan, is here from Indiana. So I'm so grateful for that. What a blessing.
What a blessing.
Yes, absolutely. And then, again, just everybody, just please know that there's something just so special and beautiful in the air. The miracle of motherhood permeates through everyone's lives and affects it. So for you being the medium that you are, the Manhattan medium, this must be a poignant time for you. A lot of people who lose their mommies and they're on the other side, especially I haven't gone through it, so I can't imagine it. You haven't either, but you read people all the time who have had that situation. And what sort of a message would you sort of say that you give to people who are missing their mothers and who are on the other side?
Yeah, I think it's a poignant time for a lot of people, even for people that are here that are mothers that have maybe lost a child or things like that. I actually spent the morning with somebody who had lost their child, and it's a hard. I think there's so much momentum to the day, and it's such a beautiful day, and it's really to honor. I think that we're not a great society and not a good culture about honoring our ancestors always. So it's great that we kind of take this day aside. And I know people also who, didn't know their mother or didn't have a great relationship with their mother, or somebody else was really their mother in life too. And so, honoring that motherhood and being a mother comes in so many different forms and shapes.
Absolutely. And then there's the universal mother.
Exactly.
And, it's just really the unconditional love. I think when I think of what motherhood really represents, it's unconditional love. So we're grateful to all of you. And I'm so pleased that we're here. We are actually videotaping tonight. So after this, you can see Thomas's gorgeous red jacket. We are going to post it on our Facebook page, which is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John. Please like it. We are so close to 1,000 followers right now that we would love to hit 1,000 on Mother's Day. That would be perfect. But be looking tomorrow for the video of Thomas and I tonight. Something really fun. We're doing the 2-minute tarot with someone that you have not met yet, but you will be hearing from at the bottom of the hour. Dolly Deebs is here. She is honestly one of the most incredible psychic mediums, but mostly psychic, and she also calls herself a white witch. She does very white light. She calls herself a witch, which is really somebody who creates transformation in other people's lives, but through wonderful light. She's here, but she's also one of the funniest people I've ever met, besides you, Thomas John. So Dolly Deebs is going to be giving 2-minute readings to 2 people here, and it's called the 2-minute tarot. So we're so looking forward to that. But before we get anywhere else, I just want to thank the sponsors of Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John, because they are the ones that bring this show to you every week and make it possible for you. And how do they do that? Well, they happen to make what I think has been the most important product that I have found in the last 4 years of my life, and it's called Balance of Nature. And what it is fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And if you think that anything else is added but the good whole fruits and vegetables that the Lord made and put in the ground, there's nothing else but that in it. And I have to tell you, I ran today for 1 hour and 15 minutes, Thomas. Do you believe that? I ran.
Wonderful.
Yes, because I have a lot of energy because I take so much Balance of Nature. And my parents are here and they've got their bottles. And you should see us tonight at dinner and breakfast this morning. We're all popping the fruits and veggies and everything. But we won't go a day without it now because it's a life changer. You've got yours as well,
yep.
I know.
And I used to have some little stomach issues now and again, and those are gone. And I really do stand by it. I really believe that I think once you get in the rhythm of it, and I think it really flushes out your system, really balances out your system. And I'm the same way. And if I miss a day because I'm traveling and I'm like, I'll just, I can notice, I can feel it.
You feel you're dragging, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so incredible. And Dr. Howard always talks about how the fruits and the vegetables clean your cells, and we need 11 servings of them a day in kind of the whole raw form. Well, Americans don't do that. They get about 1.5 servings a day, and they're usually cooked to heck, or they have all sorts of stuff thrown on them, and they've lost their purity. So Balance of Nature, what they do is they do nothing to it. So it is like having a raw vegetable, but it's pulverized into these little capsules. And it's so pure, and it's exactly what you need, but in the amount of 11 servings per day if you take 3 and 3 each. I take 6 and 6 because I really need that extra boost, and I'm just so grateful to them. So for those of you listening, it would be wonderful for you to have the same benefits that my family and I, Thomas's family, we're all taking them, and the hundreds of thousands of other people as well. Balanceofnature.com is the website, and you can order them and get into the program where you're on them every day, and you will see such a difference. I am not kidding you. I would never stand behind something that I didn't believe in, and this is a real deal. So balanceofnature.com, put Laura into the promo code, and they will know that you heard about them when you ordered them from the wonderful WABC Radio, Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. You can also, if you don't have a computer, you can call them at 800-2468-751. 800-2468-751. Balance of Nature, Laura, and the promo code. Thank you to the wonderful family of Balance of Nature. Now, Thomas, our first ever event, which is happening on the 16th.
Yes.
It's sold out.
Sold out.
So we can't.
Might have maybe one or two tickets, but nothing more than that. So that's sold out. But I do have some other events that week, actually. So if people want to come out.
Okay, what are those? Tell us.
I have May 19th. I'm going to be at the Slipper Room, which is on 167 Orchard Street.
What date is that, hon?
May 19th.
Okay, so that's 3 days after our event. So for those of you who wanted to see, and get readings with Thomas and stuff, but you didn't get to our event, which is happening on the 16th, you can go to the Slipper Room and catch him there. Wow, that's so convenient.
Yeah, and then I have on May 27th another one of my Dinner with the Dead experiences.
So much fun. If you've never done a Dinner with the Dead, you have to do it. It's an extravagant dinner, a 5-course meal, and readings from Thomas. And you meet the most fantastic people at the table. You end up going there and you say, oh, I don't know these people. I'm going to have dinner with them. And they end up hearing about, from the other side. But then you leave and you've got a whole bunch of new friends. It's so cool.
Definitely, yeah. So 2 seatings for that, 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. And that's at the Landmark Tavern, which is haunted.
Oh, yes, it's haunted. That's like one of the oldest taverns in the city.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
Dinner with the Dead on the 27th of May. And then at the Slipper Room, a night with Spirit, Thomas John.
Just readings and all readings and stuff. So
and that's the 19th. And for those of you coming to the Laurie Beecham Theater on 42nd Street and 9th Avenue on the 16th for Thomas's and my very first Above and Beyond event, where we're going to have the 2-minute tarots roving around. Dolly Deebs, who is on with us tonight, she's going to be one of them. Also, Tarot by Lisa is going to be there, the great Zenobia, and also Kevin Allen flying in from Michigan for this. It is going to be a great blast. And for those of you that are listening that are going to be there, please, please come up and give us a hug because we really want to meet you. Can't wait for that. So without further ado, we've got to get to the phones. People waiting to connect with the other side on this beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day. And we'll be right back with that. Don't go away. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John. Go to our Facebook page and Twitter, Above Beyond LS. Follow us there.
Is there a Michelle then? It could be Michelle.
It could be, yeah.
Do you know if that's connected to your nephew?
Yeah, it was one of his aunts from the other side of the family.
Okay, so it's not somebody that you necessarily knew. I want to tell you also, I feel like a sudden thing with this. Is this sort of like an abrupt thing? Were you not expecting this?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And I want to tell you when he goes over there is a woman that he's connected to who's really a powerful energy that I feel was actually more connected to your mom, to you and your sister. And like, it feels like maybe he didn't know her, but I do see this kind of shorter, very strong, powerful woman. It feels like it might be more like his great-grandmother, your grandmother. That is really connected to him. Now, I don't think this was with you. I definitely, because he's telling me this goes with somebody else, but who, did like a friend of his get a tattoo?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's bringing up something about that tattoo. He also says, too, he's kind of like, he has a very funny spirit to me. Like, he's very kind of like, I want him to say like kind of sarcastic, kind of fun. He's funny to me.
Yes.
And he's telling me that I feel many, many people at his funeral. He's telling me lots and lots of people, like the rooms were filled. And he does tell me, too, there was 2 ceremonies. So I don't know if you had like something and then like there was another thing a few days later or something, but he's talking about that. Is his room still set up?
Yes.
Yeah. Because his spirit is very much there. So is this your sister's kid?
Yes.
Okay. Because I think that your sister must go in there sometimes, and she does feel his energy in there. And there's also, I don't know if this is your dog or his dog, but there's a brown dog coming through too. I'm not good with dog breeds, but there's a dog that comes through. Does your nephew have a sister?
No.
Okay, because I keep hearing sister, but maybe it's just the vibration because this is your sister's kid.
Right.
And does your sister have dreams about him? Does she feel like he comes in her dreams?
I think so. I don't know how recently that's happened, but it used to happen.
Right. Is there a car involved?
No.
Okay, because I'm also seeing a red sports car, so I don't know how that kind of connects. Could be something here in the physical world, but I feel like he feels like the family's really gathered together and stuff. So I feel like from that side, he feels like the family's really kind of bonded together and stuff. He's very much around, though. I feel that he's very much around. And there's some sort of family wedding he's telling me he's going to be at. I don't know how this is connected, but there's some sort of family wedding announcement that he's telling me he'll be at. But, I feel like he's a very strong energy. And probably if you can tell your sister about this, I think that would be really a positive thing. If maybe she could hear some of this, she might be able to fill in the blanks, too.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling, Allison, and starting off the show tonight on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium, on a Mother's Day. A lot of alliteration there. Since we're going with the M's, we're going to go with Monica in Bloomberg, New York. Hi, Monica. Go ahead.
Oh, hi. Thank you for taking my call. Yes, anybody on my other side, I don't really care. I'm not specific, but I have a lot of losses.
Okay, so you're just open to whoever comes in?
Yes.
Okay. Now, your mom's gone too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's two, I don't know if you would have two mothers, but I feel two mom energies, almost like a mom and a stepmom. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Because there's two people that feel like mothers to me.
Yes.
Okay.
My aunt.
Okay, so because somebody, it's like somebody raised somebody, that's what they're talking about. Now, I don't feel that your mom, what I'm getting with your mom is I feel sometimes that she was abusive to you or that what she's telling me is abusive. I don't know if it's physical or verbal, but I feel like she was hard on you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So just so you know, she didn't understand that here, but she understands it there. I feel like, she didn't really get it over here, but now when she's over there, because she died a long time ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay. She has your baby too. Do you understand?
Yes, I
okay, because there's a baby that comes through too. So I just want to say she has the baby. And even though probably you would think, well, my mom wasn't that nice, I really don't want her with my baby. I feel like she has the baby. So there is a connection there. And your mom is very good to the baby over there. Your mom treat. Now, I want to tell you too, did mom drink too? Because I'm getting very, very strong alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because I get very drinks, alcohol. That was her escape. I want to just tell you too. So she's around, fine. She's connected to you. Now, I just want to tell you one more thing. I know you didn't ask about this. I don't like that house. I don't like that house you're trying to get. I don't know. What are you doing with the house? Are you buying a house?
A condo.
I don't like that condo. I think you should look into something else. When are you going are you doing the appraisal this week?
Yes.
Okay. They're trying to rip you off on something. I'm just going to say it as honest as I can. There's something about that place that is not right. I don't know. It feels like there's something wrong with it. They're not telling you it. There's a problem. Was there ever a situation in that home with mold?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not really positive.
Okay. All right, so just, what, you check that out.
All right, Monica, God bless. Thank you so much for calling tonight, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh, Gary's back. Awesome. Gary in New York, who's been on the line since last Sunday night. How are you? Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for taking my call. Good evening.
Good evening, darling. What's your question for Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium?
Is there any messages for myself from the other side?
Is your mom passed?
Yes.
Yeah, she's so strong. I feel her around you, definitely, for sure. Now, this is not recent, right?
No, very, March 29th.
Okay. there's another person coming too, so that goes back further. So did you know your mom's mom?
No, yes, actually, I barely remember her.
Mm-hmm.
She died when I was like an infant.
Yeah, I feel that she's coming through too. Your mom says you were very good to her. She said that you did a lot of good by her. Did you take care of her at the end?
Yes, it is everything for her.
She said she wasn't easy at the end too.
No.
But that's okay. But she's definitely. Do you have a brooch of hers?
I should have all her jewelry.
Yeah. She wants you. There's things that she. I don't know if you don't have siblings or they weren't really as involved. Do you not have siblings that really helped you with all this?
No, unfortunately, I had a brother, but he died when I was like a young teenager.
Yeah. Okay. Was it like a sudden thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she's with him too, but I want to say I feel you very alone in dealing with your mom stuff. So I knew that there was some sort of connection where, like, you know, there wasn't a lot of people to help you out. Your mom's in a better place, though. She's telling me like the last year and a half, 2 years, she was kind of tired. She was kind of like didn't want to be here as much anymore. But she feels like you did really good by her. I want to tell you also, do you write?
Not really.
I think you should. I see writing with you. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a side to you with writing or creative through writing or something like that. Maybe if you open up to it a little bit more. Also, what is the June connection? June, July?
June, July? I don't...
That's okay. Sometimes you get these things later. It's sometimes it's hard when you're on the spot. But I think it's June, but somebody's bringing up something. It's like either birthday, death date.
No, there's kind of like a family event coming June.
That you're going to be seeing people.
If I go. I haven't decided to go yet.
Okay. That might be what they're bringing up. But I just want to tell you, yeah, you're and she, you know, I think she's still hanging around you. So when there's little weird things that happen, things with electricity and stuff, I mean, their vibration is definitely around you, but it's almost like she wants to honor you. And I think it's Mother's Day, you know, her energy is really fueled to you, but it's almost like she wants to say, you know, you were a good son, and she just really wants to point that out.
Gary, thank you.
Is there any other message for my father?
Oh, your dad who's passed?
Yes.
I'm not feeling him so much, but, you know, it's probably because it's Mother's Day. There's a strong connection with that energy right now. But, you know, call back in a couple weeks and ask about your dad. I'm sure he'll come through.
Oh, nothing for my brother as well, I'm assuming, right?
Well, I feel your brother, but it's more about your mom today.
Okay. Gary, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And we're going to can we do one more quick one?
Sure, real quick. Yep.
Okay, real quick. We are going to go to Mary Ann in Queens. Mary Ann, thank you so much. What is your question for Thomas John?
I would like to know if my mom is with me. I have all my relatives have passed, and I wanted to know if they have any message from her.
Do you have her name or something?
Well, my name is Marion. Her name was Mary.
Okay, so you have a version of her name. And did she actually live in your house at the end? She's telling me she lived with you, or she must have been there a lot or something.
Oh, yes, we lived she's a treasure of my life.
Okay, yes. No, she's very connected. She said you guys were almost like best friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I'm actually getting two Marys, so I don't know who the other one is, but there's another Mary coming through, too. Did your mom have a friend, Mary?
Well, no.
Or aunt?
Well, she just had a sister, but that was Johanna.
No, I'm getting another, but, you know, it could be a different version of the name. I also want to tell you, too, where are there people from another country? Like, who came from another country?
My mother, all my family.
Oh, your
Hungary.
family. Right. I'm also, now your dad passed a long time ago?
That's right.
Yeah. Like you didn't really know him or something?
That's right.
Yeah. I do feel he's very proud of you. I feel, yeah. Was he, did he do military stuff?
No.
Do you have somebody connected that actually did military service?
My brother was in the Navy.
Is he gone?
Yes, I think so. You told me he was.
Oh, okay. Then I think he is. Because there's somebody coming through that's actually with a military connection. So you don't know for sure, but you suspect or you think. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also seeing... Yeah, I guess your mom is just saying, you know, it's hard for you because she's saying that, you know, you did a lot around her. Yeah. So it's hard now, like you have a lot of empty space, you know, one of the things she's saying is, you know, she just wants to make sure that you're taking care of your health and going out more and things like that. And I do feel though that she keeps showing me this nurse hat. So I feel like that's a very strong, did you take her shopping?
No. No.
Okay, because I'm seeing like shopping bags too. And let me ask you too, So your brother, were you guys estranged?
Yes. He left. He and my father left us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel that this is him coming through, but you wouldn't obviously know, but do you know if he drank?
Yes.
Yeah, getting like alcohol and stuff like that. And your mom is just saying that she had a hard time with that here. She didn't understand why that happened. It bothered her.
Well, he left us.
Yeah. So, but I think that as far as your mom, she's always around you. I feel like if you pray or meditate, she'll probably come forward to you. Do you feel her around you a lot?
Well, I know. I think of her a lot. So
yeah, well,
I had a dream though. She came to me, but she looked angry at me. She looked younger, very well rested, but she looked angry. Was there any reason for that?
What I tell people with dreams is there's different types of dreams. Some are visitations. Some are really, are projecting things into our own psyche. So I think that that's probably something that maybe you were, thinking she's angry at you. Very rarely do they come in a feeling of anger.
Oh, that's good to know.
Marianne, thank you so much. Thanks for calling. Wow, lots of people connecting with their mamas today on a beautiful Mother's Day. Well, and I think you could probably use a little break.
Sure.
But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about your friend and my friend, Karen Bellantoni, who is a wonderful, intuitive executive coach who helps businesses and people, entrepreneurs, get to the root cause of maybe why they're not kind of blossoming or flourishing in the way that they are looking for. So Karen Bellantoni is this extraordinary gifted coach who has had her own business, and she has been coaching people for many, many years, correct?
Yes.
She's super dynamic. I had a session with her last week, and I absolutely loved it. And you've worked with her, too.
I've worked with her. I sent her many, many clients. And the great thing about Karen is she works fast. She tells people she can actually change your whole direction of your business in 90 days if you cooperate with what she does. And so it's pretty powerful. She's very intuitive, but she also has kind of that practical side.
Totally.
And
she's a Libra. She's got the both. She's
cool.
She is super cool. We were just both recommending her here basically because we both believe in what she does. And if your business, your career, even kind of like the direction of your life, if you're wondering if you should switch jobs or careers or whatever, she's so good at it, and she gets you on what she calls the fast track with that. And I think it's because she's so intuitive and because she has the practical. They work together in sync, and she's really wonderful. So I want to tell you how you can get in touch with Karen. First of all, it's Karen with an I, Karin, and her last name is Bellantoni, which is like Bella, Bella. Ntoni, Bellantoni, Karen Bellantoni, and you can find her at her website of the same name, KarenBellantoni.com.
It's the 2-Minute Tarot on Above and Beyond.
Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since we've done this, Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John, the Manhattan Medium, and the 2-Minute Tarot. And Dolly Deebs, welcome to the show. I've been thinking about this for weeks now.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a great voice for radio.
Awesome. Love being here. A lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of good energy, right?
Good energy. It's sparking.
So listen, Dolly, you're going to be at our event on the 16th.
Yes.
And you're going to be traveling, a traveling 2-Minute Tarot. And I'm telling you, if you don't have tickets for our event, listen up. I'm going to give you her website right now. It's dollydeebs.com. And Deebs is spelled D as in David, E-E-B as in boy, S. So dollydeebs.com. dollydeebs.com. She is absolutely extraordinary. I cannot tell you how right on she has been with her readings. But you do things differently than a lot of people do. You also have these incredible cards that you call Witch Rummy. Tell us about Witch Rummy.
Well, Witch Rummy, Witch Rummy is a deck that I invented. It's a fortune-telling card game.
A fortune-telling card game.
It's a fortune-telling card game. Everybody plays. It's not rummy, it's poker. And 5 cards start, and as you read, your hand is literally on the table. Your cards are on the table. You don't play with anybody you don't know because you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Because they'll be able to see what's going on in your life. But you have messages on the cards and what they stand for. And once you learn how to you have the directions to the game in the card packet.
It's 52. It's a 52 deck, the regular playing deck.
Yeah.
And each card has the meaning. Actually, that's the first time the regular cards have their own meanings.
Yes, and you've been doing this for so long. You're actually a third-generation clairvoyant, right?
Third generation on my father's side and second on my mother's side.
Yeah, incredible. I'm telling you, to get a reading with Dolly is, I can absolutely vouch for. You are so right on, and in such a beautiful way, and such a loving heart. But the Witch Rummy cards, you do this thing where if people buy, they want to have like a people game or whatever, and if they buy the Witch Rummy thing,
no, they get a free deck. Everybody gets a deck who plays the game. If
right.
they get a group together, 4 or 5 people,
right. But then you Skype with them, or you do video chat with them, and Dolly will actually read your cards for you within the party. It's a hoot. It's an absolute hoot. But if you want to buy the Witch Rummy cards just on their own and buy a reading with Dolly, which is, I'm telling you, best, greatest, so good. DollyDeebs.com, DollyDeebs.com. What's your phone number for those of our friends who don't have computers?
917-882-0195.
One more time.
917-882-0195. 0195.
Awesome. Dolly Deebs, you're the best. So here we go. We've got 2 people that we've picked out to do the 2-minute tarot with you. I've got my little clock on here. You get 2 minutes, so you better ask your question quickly and let Dolly answer, because I'm telling you, if you say, well, I don't see that right, trust me, it will come to pass. She is phenomenal. So we're going to go first to Bob in New Jersey. Hi, Bob. How are you tonight?
Everything's a disaster in my life, and I've been trying to get things straightened out, and I haven't had any luck. I just wanted to know if you can help me out.
We just have to think positive. Give me a question. Let me see where you're going.
What's your question? Give a specific question, my friend.
I got sick, and I got fired from my job because I got sick. I have incredible debt for medical bills, and I have no income.
Well, it looks like you're waiting to get money, or you have a case, or you have some kind of a case. You got hurt on the job? Or you got sick while you were on the job, or something happened? You have a lot of issues at the job that you were at.
I got sick while I was on the job, yeah.
Okay, but I see a man helping you. Are you waiting to get money from somebody? There's a man or a younger man, or you have a son or something that wants to help you? Somebody wants to help you, or a nephew?
No, but I wasn't aware that, what are you saying, legally? I have a legal right?
Yeah, I feel that you're waiting for money. You have a case, or you have something coming up in the near future. Something is going to turn around. You have to do papers, legal documents. You're fighting something. If you keep at it, you could overturn it.
That's the first time I've ever let people ask questions during the 2-minute tarot. Normally, no. It's not your fault. I was just kind of trying. People weren't really clear about what their questions were tonight. It's really important, and this goes for anybody that's asking Thomas, who's a medium, or asking of any kind of reader. Try to be specific with your questions, because it cuts to the chase a little bit more. But we're grateful you called, and we wish you so much luck. And thank you to Dolly Deebs. Dolly, thank you. We got you off the microphone so Thomas could sit back down. But thank you for being here tonight. We so appreciate. You can say it. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Well, thank you.
You have such a long voice. Yeah, no problem at all. So DollyDeebs.com. I'm telling you, if you have a reading with her, what she does is she does the spread, and then she does questions at the end. But you be very specific with the questions. I'll tell you what, every single thing she has said to me has come to fruition. So thank you, Dolly Deebs. God bless, and we'll see you on the 16th at our event. Now we're back to Thomas, who's here, and we are going to get right back into the phones. I say we go to
news.
Yes. We're going to go to Angelica in Long Island, News 2.
Hello.
Hi there, Angelica. You're on with Thomas John. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
What's your question, real quick?
Sure. I'm a student that's graduating in July, and I just wanted to know what he might see as far as, where I might get a job and graduate school.
Who's Charles?
My grandfather.
Is he passed?
Yes.
Yeah, he's very strong around you. He's kind of guiding you, actually. And he's saying that he was sick and then he crossed over. This was not a sudden thing, right? He was sick?
Yeah, for a long time.
Right, but he loves you very much. You were like his, are you like girls? Are you like one of girls? Or do you have sisters?
Yeah, actually, he had 5 grandchildren. I'm the oldest, and there's 3 of us girls.
Yeah, because he's talking about the girls. I see you in medical or psychology or something
I'm
like
a nursing student, actually.
Yeah. Medical, yeah, that's medical. So I see, you want to know about getting into graduate school?
Yep.
Oh, definitely. You're going to have many choices. I think you may have to move where you're from, but I see you having many choices, 100%. And your grandfather's very proud of you. He says you're the overachiever. But you're going to definitely, 100%. Got a bad cough. But you're going to get in, yes. Mm-hmm.
And do you see either like Florida or New York?
Well, you're in Florida now, right?
Yep.
No, I like you back in New York.
Okay.
But you're going to have options in both. But I think you should go in New York because you're going to start to have a family. You're going to want your mom around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Angelica, there you have it. Good luck with all of that. Wow. Quick, right to the chase here. We're going to now go to Becky. Thank you, Becky, for holding on. What's your question for Thomas John, honey?
I lost my son, and I wanted to know if we've made the right decision.
Of course, sweetheart. So you lost your son, and you want to know if you made the right decisions?
Yes.
Was he a baby, honey?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm feeling is he knew coming into the physical world, the soul knows. So he knew he was leaving. He knew he wasn't going to be here for a long, long time. But even though he was, even though he crossed when he was very young, I just feel like he knew. He kind of knew. But I want to tell you, he was very happy, wasn't he? Like, didn't you notice that in his affect? Wasn't he always very happy and in a good mood and things like that?
Extremely happy.
Yeah, very, very happy. And he said that, did you know with him coming into the world, did you know he might have had medical problems? Like, did you know that in advance?
No.
Okay. What is the thing with the muscles or the spine or the back?
Yes, he had spinal muscular atrophy.
He had spinal muscular. Okay, because he's bringing that up. And he's also showing me something around his neck like a brace. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he knows you visit the grave, honey, and he's always there. But there's another child coming. Are you trying to get pregnant again?
I am pregnant.
Okay, because he just told me there's another child coming. He's going to be very connected to the child. So if you said that you're pregnant, absolutely. That's what he's talking about. And you're going to notice him all around. He's always around you and stuff. But he said it's important that you're a mother now to the kids that are here. You can't be over there with him worried about him. He's fine. He's very high vibration. He's like up with the angels and stuff. So don't worry about him. But you made all the right decisions. He said you couldn't have given him a better life. And who's the D? Is that his father, D?
Yes.
Okay, because I want to make sure that he's open to feeling his son around, because his son visits him a lot, but he says that, he's a little closed off, not as open as you, so it's hard. But and your mom, weren't they so close?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's hard for her too. But I know that he's doing very well over there, especially on Mother's Day. I know he wanted to come through, but he visits you all the time and stuff. But you couldn't have done anything better for this kid.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay,
thank
honey.
you. God bless you,
anything.
and happy Mother's Day, and to your new baby, too. We're so grateful that you called in today. All right, now we are going to go to Tracy, listening on WABCRadio.com. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
What's your question, dear? Real quick.
Yeah, I was wondering if my grandmother's around me.
Which side is this, honey?
My mother's.
Who's Josephine?
That's my grandma.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of course she is. Yeah, duh. She said, I talk to you all the time. Of course you know. Why are you even asking? Yeah, she visits you all the time. Of course, yeah. And who's Ken?
That's my grandpa.
Okay, well,
before I was born, that was her husband.
Oh, okay. But I almost feel like this woman kind of raised you. Did she raise you?
Yes, she did. Absolutely.
Yeah, because she's like almost more of a mother than your actual mother. Nothing against your mother, but I feel, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you doing with the animals?
I'm an animal communicator.
Oh, good. Well, you should keep doing that, because I see you on TV and having a book, but that's about 3 or 4 years away. But I feel that's definitely a connection for you. And is there a Hazel?
That's my mom.
Is she still here?
Yes, she's living.
I'm getting a lot of health issues with her, health problems, health drama. So I feel like you need to be aware of that. They only tell me things that they can help you, though. So it's like, I want you to be really careful with her health and stuff. And, there's a sense that you have to forgive her, because I don't know, but she doesn't seem like, I don't know, she's kind of narcissistic, to be honest. So I feel that you need to, I know you're laughing because I'm right.
No, that's right.
So, but yeah, your grandmother, she's so proud of you. Yeah. Were you looking at her picture just today?
No.
Okay. It's weird because she's showing me this old. It's almost like a studio shot, like a headshot, But I feel, she's a very strong presence around you for sure. Does she come in your dreams?
Not in a long time.
Okay. Yeah, well, just, you got a lot of stuff going on, so sometimes it's hard for them to get through, but she's there.
Tracy, thank you so much. So glad you connected with your grandma. They're mothers, too, and we're so grateful for all of them. We're going to go now to Jody in Ocean County. Go ahead in New Jersey. Hi. Real quick.
I would like to connect with my mom who has passed.
Can you give me her name, sweetie?
Florence. Flo?
Flo?
Yes, Flo Ann. Her name is Florence.
Do you have a sister gone?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, your sister's dead, too?
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like they're coming together. Who had the cancer?
My sister.
Okay. And you were very connected to her there in that time?
Yes.
She's got What's with the dragonflies?
I love dragonflies.
Okay. I think there's a symbolic connection, too. I don't know, but your mom was telling me, were you in a department store today?
Not today.
Were you there this weekend?
Well, yes, I was in the food store today.
Okay. I think, though, when you go into department stores, I don't know if she, loved to shop, but I feel like she's with you in department stores.
Okay.
Yeah. Did your sister gain weight at the end? Did she, was she retaining fluid?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's almost talking about, she said, though, it's like she was still beautiful to you, but it's like that was a hard stage for her to be in and stuff. But your mom is saying that, now mom was passed before your sister got sick, right?
Correct.
Yeah, because your mom is just saying thank you. She wants to honor you because she said that you were to your sister the way that she would have been if she could have been here. You understand? She said that how she would have been with your sister in this is you kind of took over for that and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the final call for the evening, Christina in Staten Island. Please go ahead, honey.
Hi, I just wanted to see if my mother's around.
Do you have a brother?
Yes.
Does anybody have my name?
Yes, my brother.
Oh, yeah, okay. Your dad's coming through, too. Is he passed?
Yeah.
Oh, God, he wasn't nice, was he?
He was a little selfish.
Yeah, he was tough. Yeah, well, I just tell you what they're saying, but he said he wasn't nice, so that's his interpretation. He said that he could have been a lot better to you. Who's Rose?
That's my mom.
Yeah. Well, she was a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't nice. I feel like he was kind of I don't know, almost one of those types, if you get all A's and one B, he'd be like, why did you get a B?
Exactly.
That. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
He got a 99 and he would say, why didn't you get 100?
Yeah. And you know what? Your dad, that was he thought that that's how you should be as a father. He thought that was good and you push people that way and it's black and white and it's, and your mom is, she's around you a lot. I do see some job changes for you. That are coming up. So I want you to be kind of open to that. There's some job shifts coming up for you.
Changing fields or changing?
Kind of changing focus. I don't want to say fields, but I see job shifts for you, job changes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Christina, thank you so, so much for calling. A lot of people connecting with their mom. So sorry, everybody who we would have loved to have gotten to, but we need another hour, Thomas.
We do.
We do. We need 5 hours.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I could handle 5 hours.
Oh, my goodness. Although you almost never sleep, so why not? Anyway, thank you for all of you. I'm sorry that you did not get in, but please call next week and we'll do our very, very best to get to you. Wow. How you doing there, kiddo?
I'm great, actually.
You your balance of nature has kicked in, and you're ready to go for what?
I said I'm ready to go for a drink.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. Well, I want to thank everybody for listening to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and Thomas John, and for the support always. Please go to our Facebook page and definitely like us there because we're almost to 1,000 likes, and we love seeing you there. The podcast for the show this evening is going to be up tomorrow. Not to mention a fabulous, fabulous video, and you get to see what we look like. You get to see Thomas in that red jacket. That is so spectacular.
Maybe I'll wear it.
Yeah, but no, they're going to see it because you wore it tonight.
Oh, right.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. And also thank you to Karen Bellantoni, the wonderful executive life coach. Go to KarenBellantoni.com, and Karen is with an I-N. Okay, so it's Karen Bellantoni, Bellantoni, to move your business forward fast. KarenBellantoni.com, and to get through all sorts of career issues that you might have. Thank you to Balance of Nature, fruits and veggies in a capsule, for keeping us going here, keeping us calibrated on a daily basis. Please order yours to have a super life change, absolute life change, by taking the fruits and veggies in the way you're supposed to and the amount that you're supposed to. Go to balanceofnature.com, put Laura into the promo code. And for those of you that are going to, well, we'll see you at the event on the 16th. But before that, we have another live show next Sunday. So please tune in. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day from Above and Beyond.